갑시다.
So I moved out and I came to as you know, like I didn't have a desk in my room.
Yeah.
So I did everything on my bed. I everything. I had I had this like Amazon. I can show it to you, but I have an Amazon box that like I got delivery in, and that's like my bed desk for my laptop. It's only like this big, and I just sit on my bed. And I even have a dent in my bed now in the middle. Like
Because
that's how long I've been in the same position in my bed. So
is
like
there Mhm. And I was
yeah,
gonna say, is there a dent because of the box or because of your body? Like it
I think it's
molded.
because of my body.
Mhm.
I'm not sure if it's because of me or if it was there before.
Oh my goodness. Okay, okay.
Yeah, so and to be honest, I think it is because for a while I had to be self-isolated in my room. So I didn't exactly have anywhere else to be in my room unless I was sitting on the floor on the carpet
Mm,
or I was just sitting on my room is on my bed because it's not a massive room.
mm.
Um yep, so that was my daily life for a while and I did everything and like I got so lazy. So it was my most comfortable place, but I normally like lie down like this. And then because I have a bed, I don't know what those things are called. Those 이거 뭐지? The bed frame. Yeah, the bed
Yeah,
frame.
the bed frame.
Yeah, and then because it's flat, like I always my neck always was like
Oh
like
no.
it. Do you get me? Like
Is
this?
it because you're like kind of leaning to on the bed frame?
Yeah, because I don't want to fully lie down because that's like too uncomfortable. But then I don't want to fully sit up because that's not relaxing.
Oh my
And
god.
I find an in between that's actually the most uncomfortable. But I don't know why I just leave myself to be in that position.
Doesn't your neck sore and stuff?
Yeah, it does. So what I've been doing is I've been finding a wall doing these exercises. If you do this for like 2 minutes a day, then you're fine, apparently.
So you have to do like your whole body needs to be
Yeah, I've
flat
been
onto the
doing
wall, right?
yeah, it's actually
Oh
really
my god.
difficult. But I've been doing those. And
Yeah.
like, yeah, so my most comfortable place I would say is my bedroom and my bed, to be more specific. But the uncomfortable reality is that the bed is not that comfy, especially if you've been in the same position or in the same like 2 square foot or like feet. Is that what you say? Two like
Yeah.
within a meter
Mhm.
for the like past 24 hours or even more, like weeks, months.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Yeah, the other uncomfortable part is that now there is a dent, so like it's almost like unreversible memory foam. So like you go to this side, but then you kind of roll back into the middle. You go to this side, and then you just roll back into the middle.
That's so funny. Oh my god. You're like, ah. It's almost like a sink and the water is just like going down the sink thing. And you're just
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's like I'm drained into the middle. It's like the energy is all
oh
like condensed there.
no.
Oh, actually, there's
Oh
something more uncomfortable in my room as well. Can you see these post-its?
yeah.
And these like stickers down here. It says 200 on every single sticker,
Uh-huh.
and that's up to 5,000 words for my
Uh-huh.
thesis. So basically, I have that all up there because, I wanted to get some work done. But why I'm saying this is uncomfortable is because, like I said, I want to be most comfortable in my bedroom.
Yeah.
But waking up to that every morning, reminding myself I've done nothing and not being
That
able to take
guilt.
those stickers off because the idea is that I take a sticker off or like a post it off if I've done it. And
Yeah.
obviously they're all there.
And they're like right on the parallel to your bed.
Yeah, so like I wake up and I see that. So yeah, those I
Well, now
would
you have a
say,
desk.
yeah, no, that's a good thing now. So I'm hoping things will change a little bit. I'll become a more productive person and stay away from my bed. But now it
Yeah,
becomes my chair. That's my most comfortable place. But
you're gonna
some
be
people,
there.
yeah, I think people adapt, and that's why I don't know. Yeah, people adapt. But those are my most uncomfortable things in my comfortable places.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so would you be okay with talking about COVID and stuff?
Yeah.
Were there anything really uncomfortable during that period as well? Because you were, well, kind of you are stuck in there as well, but it was like more pressure, right? At first.
Mm, I would say I was only like properly self-isolating in my room, like just room bound for about 2 days.
Mm.
It felt really long. And
The
it's
food has to be
definitely,
good. Mm.
yeah, it's definitely different when you choose to stay in your comfortable places. So I think once, even if it's your favorite place in the world, once you're forced to stay there, it's not going to be your favorite place.
Yeah.
Um, Same way that I was forced to stay in bed. To be honest, like I enjoyed it first few days because I'd been working really hard before this had all happened.
Yeah.
So I really wanted like a day that I could just like lie in bed, like go on Netflix, which I
True.
did for 2 days. Like I was just binge watching. Um,
True, true.
yeah, I think the more uncomfortable thing about COVID was that I couldn't do anything with my own will. And to be honest, it's more about the uncomfortable relationships formed because of COVID with my flatmates and my flatmates' boyfriends and stuff, rather than myself. Because luckily, I my symptoms weren't as bad as what other people have experienced.
Mm.
So yeah, so what was difficult was that my flatmate had to bring me food every day, like
Oh my
so she would so I wouldn't be able to go down and have breakfast or lunch or dinner because I had to match to their eating patterns. Like if they weren't hungry, then they'd be like, "Oh, you're not
God.
hungry, right?" So I'd be like, but then I wouldn't want
Yeah.
to, but they would be like, "Oh, but like tell me if you're not, or like tell me if you are," like
Mm.
because they wanted to be really nice. Like they were really supportive, they were good, but obviously it's not easy because I didn't have
Yeah.
that free will. I guess it's an experience of getting that free will taken away from me, which is like traveling back in time to when I don't know, we needed to, I don't
Go
know, this might
hunt.
be stereotypical, but like when women needed to be more submissive and like do as they were told and they weren't allowed to have a say, maybe. Um, but yeah, it was that. And at
Wow.
one point, oh, I think this is quite interesting. At one point, so I was really good, and then my scent, sense of smell, like completely disappeared. It's still slowly recovering, but like my sense of smell disappeared, which meant that um I couldn't tell if food had gone off. So like my friends bought me some food. Actually, was it yeah, some friends bought me some food. And it was in the fridge for a while because we had other things that we needed to eat. Um so I was like, I really want to try that. So I took it out, but obviously I couldn't smell anything and it'd been sitting in the fridge for quite a while. So I like heated it all up, but I couldn't taste it to see if it was off or anything. So like I had to Google, how long does this take for it to go off? And then it was like, oh, 3 4 days in the fridge. I was like, okay, like into the bin you go. I
It's
just
been
didn't
like
want to
two
risk
weeks.
it.
Of
Yeah,
course.
the reason I didn't want to risk it though is also because my mum had made me, like she delivered some home cooked stuff, um like 콩나물, like 나물. What's
Mm.
나물? It's just like side dishes,
Sprout,
cooked
bean
side
sprouts,
dishes.
or yeah.
Yeah, and what you do is like you can have it on its own or with some rice, or you can mix it in with rice. And
Mm.
we've been having it, but it goes off really quickly.
Really
Obviously,
quickly.
it's not like it's not gonna kill you if you have it, and
Yeah.
you probably won't get a 식중독, maybe just a poor tummy, like
Yeah.
but still it could go off really quickly. It sours really quickly, basically.
Oh, you
And
wouldn't know that.
I wouldn't know that. So I
Mm.
was like, yeah, I'm gonna have bibimbap. So I got all the lamode, and then everything else is fine. And then I just chop it all up, and I had it, and it should, like, normally you put gochujang in, which is like chili paste, and obviously that overpowers all the tastes, and I couldn't really taste. Anyway, and like I could taste it being salty, sweet, and all the things that you would think are like sense of taste, like
Like acidic,
yeah, like
sweet.
sour. Yeah, you can
Mm.
taste that. It's just you can't smell, so you don't know.
What it tastes like.
Yeah, you don't know the good parts, basically.
It's just the bad
Yeah.
parts,
um,
overpowering parts.
right. So
Mm.
I had it, and my flatmate was eating next to me, but she decided not to mix in the rice, but have it on the sides. So
Mm.
I finished all my rice, and then I
Oh
finished all
no.
my rice. And then I was like I was picking on the side dishes as well. And then I got to the bean sprouts, and then I tasted it on its own for the first time. And I was like, why is this acidic sour? Hey, is this can like can you weirdly, that was the only one left on the plates as well. Like a lot of them were gone, but it was just that one that was like not finished as well. So I was like, "Hey, like, do you think this has gone off?" And my flatmate isn't so picky as well, so she was like, "Yeah, I thought something was wrong."
Wait, so she kept on having it as well, but she
I mean,
didn't
I guess
mind
she
it.
didn't have a lot of it, but she had it, and she was
Mm.
like, "Is that a bit weird?" But then I guess she didn't think much of it. She
Mm.
just like stopped having it or something. But I was
You
like,
finished it.
I finished my whole plate. Um,
Of
yeah, so
bibimbap.
after and then after that, that's when the whole like fridge thing happened, where my friend gave me the food. So I was being cautious, and that's why I didn't have it.
Oh. Oh
Um,
no, that's so scary though.
yeah, it is. It is. Luckily, it's coming back. My scent is coming back, but I could wait. Let me see. Can I smell oranges? Because I couldn't smell oranges for a while. I don't know. Like it's really difficult because one other extra thing is that there is a smell. Like one when my I didn't have my sense of smell, you can smell something, but it's not what it is. So for example, you can smell this weird smell, but everything smells the same.
But
And
it's different than a normal smell, like when you're
so
breathing.
if I was smelling coffee, I know what it should smell like, but it doesn't smell like coffee.
But it
And it should
smells like
smell like
something.
strong coffee. Yeah, it smells like something, and I really couldn't pin down on what that something was. Like on
Mm.
Google and like other people were saying it smells like rotten fish. It smells
Oh
like stuff like
no.
that, and I was like, wait a minute, but it doesn't smell like rotten fish. It's something else. And recently, I've been able to identify what it was. Like it was really annoying me. It smells like oil, but not the good oil. It smells like when you go to when you deep fry stuff. So recently I was deep frying some chicken. Um, but
You
I was
had
like,
some
wait a minute.
good dinner. I mean, good food there.
Yeah, like I think the reason my smell is recovering this fast is because I'm eating so much. I don't even care if I can't taste it. I'm like, this must taste like chicken. Yeah, my imagination is playing some good parts. But yeah, in my recovery.
You know,
But
like
yeah,
when you go to the hospitals, like I was hospitalized a couple of times,
you
and
were?
yeah,
What
I had
occasion?
like appendix surgery, and
You
I went,
did?
yeah, when I was
Oh,
younger. So there were a couple of
yeah.
times, and whenever I go there, like there's that specific hospital smell, right? And then
Um,
after you undergo whatever you like surgery or whatever, you kind of lose like a sense, like it's like you just lose your immunity and everything is just bad. You lose your appetite, you lose everything. So when I smell that hospital food and hospital everything, like it's almost like everything smells the same, but
mm,
then they smell different, but it still smells like everything's the same. You know what I mean?
It
That's why
has,
I lose appetite and everything.
do you think like the scent, you associate scents with certain memories, and so it brings back those emotions?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. But I feel like that's what it could be. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to like assume what you're
I mean,
going
I had
for.
appetite, you know, I had appetite.
That's true.
So
Nothing's stopping you.
uh, it was literally just, so it was just strange. Everything smelled like oil. So, but the deep fried oil, you know, when you like go past train stations and
Yeah.
they have those shops on the sides where they do like deep fried fries, and yeah, it smells like that oil. So it isn't actually that pleasant. It's not the pleasant like like tasty. It's not that. It's like oil, that kind.
It's a
Um,
greasy, like,
greasy.
oh,
Yeah,
oh,
it was strange. But yeah, that was my experience. And uncomfortable is not being able to see your family in the New Year's, for Christmas, for
you
was it?
literally missed out the whole holiday season.
Yeah, I didn't have a
Crazy.
holiday this winter. Like, I was tested positive for corona the first week of winter break, and I am still isolating just
Yeah.
because we want to be sure, and we took the test. So we're still isolating, and it's my fourth week into isolation.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot has passed. A lot of uncomfortable things, not being able to go to your friend's house, seeing all your
Yeah.
friends, have fun. Yeah. And seeing your family not have fun because they choose not to,
There's a
which is
lot of
us.
burden. There's a lot of burden on you. And all you want to do is
Yeah.
just be like, just heal from everything, but just
I'm just
everything
like,
else. Yeah, but it's like everything else is affected by you. And it's just so unfair because you're the one who's going through the actual pain.
yeah.
Like,
But, but then, like, I feel like to say that it's kind of selfish on my side as well. So I just, you know, I've been
fair,
able
fair.
to bring my mental health back up. I'm just like, bring it up, like, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I think that's
No
plenty.
problem.
Thank you,
Thank
thank you,
you.
thank
I enjoyed it.
you.
Thank you. Bye.